Good evening, everybody. World's first and only dark skin activist is in the building. Give me a second here. Let me wipe this screen because I don't know why. Hold on, y'all. Ah, is that better? Can y'all see me better? I am filming live from in my bed. Live from in my bed. I'm at home here in my bed, and I want to do this review while it's fresh on my mind. I'm literally fresh off of watching The Color Purple. So that's why I'm doing this review right now while it's on my mind. Because if I don't do it now, y'all, it may not get done. Let me take my pillow. I got my pillow right here. Y'all can take one of my pillows and prop the phone up on it. And I got my light over here. Sit here and talk to y'all. So first of all, good evening. It's the world's first and only dark-skinned activist in the building, Rashida Strober. I am the creator, the architect, the designer of the first platform in history to fight to end what some people call colorism, but what I call darkism. I am the single reason why anybody on social media is talking about colorism. Yes. Why? Because I started the first platform to fight to end colorism way back in 1998 before anybody started coming onto social media talking about colorism as a topic. I already had the movement in place, and I brought the very first colorism channel to YouTube in 2010. I've written more books on dark skin than anybody in the world. That is what I do. And anyone that you have heard talk about light skin and dark skin and colorism, they are plagiarizing me. They are copying me, because black women were not speaking about colorism as a topic, as a bona fide topic, before I created the movement and brought it online. I went viral back in 2015 for calling out the rapper Kendrick Lamar's Darkism, and subsequently was made Donkey of the Day by Charlemagne in the Breakfast Club. And that is when black women, black people online, they saw what I was doing, they got wind of what I was doing, and then they begin to copy my work. Do your own research. You can find this out for yourself. Hardcore followers already know what time it is. Hardcore followers that follow me, they already know. My website is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, that is darkskinactivist.com. And you can go there and download a free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. I also wrote the book Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. Also wrote A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, which I wrote the book version and the play version. And I also wrote How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet, and A Dark-Skinned Girl's Triumph, the Rashida Strober Story. So that's my background, that's my history, that's what's going on. All right, so I've had several people ask me my thoughts on The Color Purple. And let me just let you guys know, I was not planning on going to see The Color Purple. I wasn't interested in going to see The Color Purple. I just wasn't going to go see it. And the reasons varied. One of the reasons why I wasn't not interested in seeing The Color Purple is because this thing going down with Taraji P. Henson, speaking out on her pay issues with Oprah Winfrey. I didn't like the fact that I didn't see this woman stand up for Monique when Monique was catching hell for speaking out against what she was going through. I didn't see none of these black actresses stand up for her. And to see Taraji speaking up when it happens to her, I felt that was hypocritical. And that was one of the reasons why I wasn't interested. I wasn't interested in seeing the movie. I wasn't. Another reason I wasn't interested in seeing the movie is because black people need to understand, and this is not any disrespect, this is my opinion, because I'm my own human being and I have a right to my opinion. Everyone has a right to their own opinion. And I just want to say this and make this real clear. Black people think that if a certain food or a certain television show or a certain look comes out and becomes popular in the black community, they think that every black person is supposed to subscribe to it. For example, I don't know where this came from. I can't tell y'all the exact origin of it, But there's this notion that everybody in the black community likes and is supposed to like fried chicken. There's this notion in the black community that everybody is supposed to like soul food. Okay? There's this notion in the black community that black people are a monolith, and we're not. And so the same can be said about the color purple. There's this notion and expectation that every single black woman, every single black person, it's required for them to like or go see the color purple. And I'm trying to figure out, where did that come from? What law says that I have to like or watch the color purple? I need somebody to explain that to me. Where is it written? In a human law, intrinsic law, where is it written that black people are supposed to go see and like and read the color purple? It's like it's this unspoken rule, and I resent that, because I don't like being bossed around and told what I should like as a black person and what I should do as a black person. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that people, the school systems, for example, because I believe that when I was in high school, I believe that the color purple and other readings were forced upon us. You know, you didn't give me an opportunity to go out and see if this is what I want to read for myself. It's enforced upon me, and I resent that. I don't want anybody to force anything on me. And so I felt like, okay, the movie The Color Purple is out. That's great. But don't automatically assume because I'm a black, dark-skinned woman that I'm going to go see The Color Purple or I want to go see it. I think that's an ignorant assumption. And I think it's forceful. And I think it's a violation of my own human rights. I have a right to watch what I want to watch. I have a right to read the books that I want to read without people forcing it on me and expecting me to go see The Color Purple just because I'm a black woman. It don't work like that. So in my mind, I wasn't interested because The Color Purple, and this is no disrespect, this is just my opinion. I have a right to feel this way. I don't have to like everything that popular culture likes. That's not how it works with me. I don't let people force things on me that I don't want. I have to be the one to make the call and make the decision. Don't propagandize me. And I feel like that is what is going on with The Color Purple. And I don't like it. And so I wasn't interested in seeing the movie because I had already saw the movie before. I feel like, and that was forced upon me. I wasn't interested in seeing it. It was forced upon me. And it's like parents should really have some say-so in the type of movies that children are exposed to when they're in the public school system. You know, the type of movies, the type of books, you know, the type of themes that are forced onto children in the public school system. We should have a say in what our children watch. And I just resent the fact that, you know, black movies are forced down our throat and you are told you are black, you are supposed to like this, you're going to like this, and you're going to watch this. No. If that's not what I want to do, I don't have to. That is my human rights. I just wasn't trying to go back and replay and relive this trauma of black women, because that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it is. I also feel that the movie demonizes black males. Yes, I feel that the movie helps to demonize black males, and I just wasn't interested in seeing that. But let me tell y'all what happened. Let me tell y'all how I ended up seeing the movie. Hey, Brielle. I'm finna tell y'all how I ended up watching the movie. Someone near and dear and close to me, they wanted to go see the movie. and we decided to go see the movie together, and they paid for the movie, and I went. Okay? I would have not gone to see the movie on my own volition, nor would I have paid for it on my own volition. I just wasn't interested. Okay? I just wasn't. Like I said, I saw the movie when I was young. I felt it was forced on me back then. I didn't like a lot of the themes that were in there. That's forced upon me, and I don't like people trying to force me to do things. So anyway, I ended up going to see the movie because someone else wanted me to go with them, and they paid for it. And I said, okay, I'm going to watch this movie, and I'm going to do a review, and I'm going to critique it. One of the first things I noticed, and let me start off with the good things. Let me start off with the good things that I liked about the movie. Two things I actually liked about the movie. I loved Fantasia's performance. Fantasia's performance to me is Oscar worthy. It's NAACP award worthy. I also loved the character that played Sophia. I loved her performance. Okay? So I'm going to start off with the positives. Those two performances, especially Fantasia. Fantasia and the character that played Sophia, they were the absolute highlights of the film. Fantasia's acting, stellar. Stellar. The character that played Sophia, her acting was stellar. Just brilliant. And I loved it. Now, let me get to the stuff let me get to my critiques. I'm going to tell you straight up, I like the original Color Purple better. Okay? Why do I like the original Color Purple better? Well, because I feel, this is my opinion, you guys do not have to agree. I feel that Oprah Winfrey, her performance in the original Color Purple was Oscar worthy. Superb. Brilliant. I have no words. Same thing with Whoopi Goldberg. Phenomenal. I like the Color Purple, the original Color Purple better. It just, that's just me. I like the acting better. Another reason why I like the original Color Purple better is because I'm not a person that likes musicals. I don't like for people to stop in the middle of a storyline and start bursting out into song. Yes, I get it. A lot of people like Broadway. They love all the musical stuff. I don't. I'm not one of those people. Okay. So that's another reason. I felt that the singing took away from the storyline, and I didn't like it. I wanted to stick with the storyline, keep going, don't keep stopping singing and dancing, just keep going with the storyline. Now, with that being said, I will say that the singing was excellent. It was excellent. It's just, I am not the type of person that likes musicals. I want to keep going with the story. What else? I was not impressed with Taraji P. Henson's performance. I wasn't. I just wasn't impressed with it. Taraji P. Henson is a superb actress. Okay? She should have got an Oscar for Hustle and Flow. So I'm not saying this to take away from her skill as an actress. But the thing is, these people want the public to come and watch their movies. You're going to get critiqued. That's just what it is. If you don't like it, don't be in the business. Taraji P. Henson fans, this is how it goes. The audience who paid their money, we have a right to critique and give our opinion. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I was not impressed with Taraji's performance. To me, her performance was average. Fantasia, stellar. The actress that played Sophia, stellar. Okay? But Taraji, her performance was, it's just something was amiss. I don't know. I can't put a finger on what it is, but to me, the role that I loved her in, she was in one of Tyler Perry's movies. I think it was The Family That Prays. She was excellent. And again, Hustle and Flow, absolutely adored her in Hustle and Flow. Okay. But it was something about this performance that just did not do it for me. Now, I will say, I cannot forget the actress that played young Celie, the girl Celie. She was phenomenal as well. Phenomenal. Okay? Can't forget her. Halle Bailey, I also liked her performance. The male actors, they were excellent. Okay? But when I compare, again, the original Color Purple to this Color Purple, I like the original better. I liked everything about the original better, including the acting better. Okay? That's just what it is. What else? What else about the movie? Oh, let me talk about the Darkism. When the movie came on, like at the beginning, I was almost immediately pissed off and angry because the young Celie, the one that played the little girl, she was super dark skinned, and her sister was not dark like in the original Color Purple, and I didn't like that. Halle Berry is, to me, is kind of light skinned. So you had a deep dark skinned Celie, and her sister was kind of light skinned, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that casting. I didn't like the fact that the men, how he came in and said, I don't want the dark one. Basically, he didn't say dark, but he said that's the one he was referring to. I don't want her. You know, she was basically trash. Treated her like, that's why I didn't want to watch this movie. Because I didn't want to sit here and spend my time watching a dark-skinned woman being beat up, told she was ugly, treated like a dog, supposed to be married to this man while he sleeps with other women. I didn't want to watch all of that. To me, that was depressing, and that was Darkism. And what I hated the most is him outright calling this actress ugly and choosing the lighter skinned one over the dark skinned one. That made me angry. And honestly, I almost, when it got to that part, I almost wanted to get up and walk the fuck out. Because why do I see this stuff on a day-to-day basis? I've experienced it. And I'm thinking to myself, why do I need to sit here and revisit this again on film? Okay. It made me angry. It made me upset. So, you know, it's like they intentionally, whoever cast this, I don't understand why they didn't, not that Halle Bailey is not a good actress, because she was, but I don't understand why they didn't keep the Celie sister dark. It's almost as if they intentionally made her sister lighter than her and made sure that Celie was dark and let everybody know that this black man wanted the lighter one, and he thought that the darker one was ugly and worthless and lower than the fucking animals. Why did I have to sit there and watch that? I swear to y'all, when I saw that part, I wanted to get up and exit the movie theater. I wanted to get up and exit the movie theater. I ain't gonna lie. That completely turned me off. It completely turned me off when this man was calling this dark-skinned one ugly. She's got to be ugly. The black and ugly story. The same I'm black and I'm ugly story. I got to sit here and watch this. That shit was traumatizing for me. As a dark-skinned woman going through this stuff my whole life. And that's another reason why I didn't want to watch this movie, because I already knew it was going to be Darkism. I already knew they was going to have the Mr. character calling the dark-skinned woman ugly and treating her like trash, forcing her to clean his house, forcing her to take care of somebody else's kids. Just, why do I need to see that? Why do I need to revisit that same storyline again? That's why I'm saying People need to respect that not every black person wants to see that. Yes, there's an audience for it. There's a huge audience for it. Okay, they're not gonna miss making no money because Rashida Strober was not interested in watching it. They gonna still, I'm pretty sure they done made millions at the box office already, and they gonna make even more when it comes out on, you know, on other platforms. But the flip side of that is respect that not everybody wants to relive that experience. Not everybody. Okay, so I was immediately pissed when that black man, Mister, and the stepdad was treating her like trash. I was ready to walk out. I've been there and done that before. I don't want to see it again. You know, the same old story. And I understand it's giving black actresses work. Fantasia got the spotlight, and got work for herself as well as the other black actresses. But why is it that we are always expected to have to go see these types of movies? Why? Why is it required of me as a black woman? It's like an unspoken requirement that you gotta go see Color Purple because you're black. Even if you don't want to watch. But you gotta go see it. Because it's the black thing to do. It's the black thing to do. I didn't like that. But let me read some of y'all comments here. That's pretty much my review. I'm giving it to y'all right there. Oh, Ciara played the grown-up sister. And I wasn't impressed with Ciara's acting at all. I wasn't. I liked Halle Bailey as the sister better. I just wasn't impressed with, I think a big part of this was the mediocrity in the acting. Aside from the character that plays Sophia, Fantasia, Halle Bailey, and Mister, he did a great job. You know, aside from I just wasn't, y'all. What you want me to say? I'm gonna tell you the truth. Brielle says, I agree with you, even though there is a mentality amongst a lot of black men that is degenerate, but I don't agree with the unrightful demonization of black men. Yeah, I just was like so turned off by that. Like, why do I need to keep running with this narrative that black men are violent and beating up all the black women? Like, y'all are, like, we already had this movie back in the 80s, and y'all 20-something years later, you want to keep pushing this same old tired narrative. Every black man is not my dad was a dark-skinned man, and he never hit me. He was a nice man, and he wasn't violent. He never did anything wrong to me. So I'm kind of like offended that you want to continue to push this narrative and put that out there, because that's not my experience with my black daddy, my dark-skinned black dad. It's not. So I can't relate to that. Quit trying to force it on me. Brielle also says, exactly. I don't like musicals either. I don't. That's a big turnoff to me. Maybe I would have felt a little bit more good, better about the movie if it wasn't for all the singing. You know, Brielle also says, I love Taraji's acting. She was amazing as Cookie Lion. That's my favorite role that she's ever played. I respect your opinion. I'm just telling you mine. I understand, Brielle. And to be honest with you, I never watched that show. I'm not a TV watcher, so I can't speak on the show that she was in with playing Cookie Lions. I never watched it, so I don't know. I do like Taraji's acting in Hustle and Flow. I watched that movie, and I thought that she should have won an Oscar. And I do think she's a phenomenal actress, but I think in The Color Purple, I wasn't impressed. Not for The Color Purple. I wasn't. I'm never gonna come over here and jump on the bandwagon and be like, oh, and all you. I'm not gonna do that. I don't lie. I tell you exactly what I feel. Just like I want people to tell me straight up what it is. I'm not mad. That's just how I feel. I respect everybody got their opinion. I ain't even mad. Hey, Eric. Eric says, you're beautiful to me, sister. This is coming from a black man. Well, thank you. I do appreciate it. And Brielle says, I totally understand. Yeah, I respect y'all opinion. Don't get me wrong, I do. I think we can all agree to disagree, and I know that we are not going to all share the same opinions. I know that some people watched The Color Purple and they loved it. I ain't mad. I'm just giving y'all my little tiny little opinion. Okay, that's it. But yeah, like I said, I do love Taraji and other things that she's been in. Again, Hustle and Flow, she should have got an Oscar for Hustle and Flow. That performance was like brilliant. It was. It just was. Hey, Silas the Butcher, you said, thank you, Rashida. I've been wanting to take. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that's heavy. Wait a minute. You said, thank you, Rashida. I've been wanting to take my life due to Darkism. Thanks for being encouraging. Oh, don't ever do that, Silas. Don't you ever do that. Don't ever give up like that. Please don't. Because one thing about us, let me tell you something, Silas the Butcher. I wasn't expecting or looking forward to watching Color the Purple, but let me tell you what I am looking forward to watching. Let me tell you who I can't wait to watch. The Shirley Chisholm story. She's a powerful, beautiful, dark-skinned woman that's amazing, a fighter, and showed the world. If it wasn't for Shirley Chisholm, I'm sorry, Kamala Harris, you there because of Shirley Chisholm, honey. It ain't nothing that you did so great. So we dark-skinned women are phenomenal. We, Silas the Butcher, we are phenomenal. And I'm gonna be running to the theater, Silas the Butcher, when the Shirley Chisholm story come out with Regina King playing it. I'm gonna be running. I cannot wait for that movie, because that's a movie of empowerment and boldness and brilliance. If you go and look at some interviews of Shirley Chisholm, her enthusiasm, her intellect, her beauty, her power that's what I want to see. Okay? And she was married to a black man. That loved her. Come on now. It ain't that narrative going on of this black man beating up this dark-skinned woman and saying she ugly. No. Her husband adored her and supported her now. So that's the movie I'm going to be waiting to see. I'm excited about seeing the Shirley Chisholm story. I'm excited about that. Yes. Let me see. We got Reef in the building. You said, yes, please do not destroy yourself and end your life for these evil, wicked people on this earth. You got another supporter up in here, Silas the Butcher. You got Reef. That was the comment that Reef just made. That's right. Never do that. We need you. We need as many soldiers as we can, soldieresses as we can, to continue to fight. We never relent now. I just like stories about powerful people that don't relent. I don't like weakness. And while I do understand that life is hard, I want you to keep fighting. I want you to never give up. I live that. I ain't just telling you. I live it in my everyday life, because I know that we dark-skinned women are powerful. I know that we can weather any storm. I know that we can win the war. Not just even a battle, we can win the war. So you can never give up or give in. You can never relent. You must keep fighting. Take a break. Rest. Meditate. Green tea is great. Eat healthy. Exercise. But never stop fighting. And also, seek therapy. That's another thing I encourage. I've gotten therapy myself. Okay? So seek therapy as well. Seek therapy. And it's going to be all right. And I want to say thank you to everybody for the words of encouragement. For Silas the Butcher. And thank you, Silas the Butcher. And let's see, Brielle says, dark-skinned women are some of the closest women to being pure black. That's a gift. Amen. I cannot agree with you more. So, like I said, on a positive note, understand that I am looking forward to the Shirley Chisholm story, because I feel that we need to start telling more stories of black dark-skinned women that were warriors and made a change, and some new stories. I love Harriet Tubman. God knows I love her. But we never saw a story about Shirley Chisholm. She's a great. Michelle Obama. She's a great. Who else? What other dark skin? Fannie Lou Hamer. Where's the Fannie Lou Hamer story? Fannie Lou Hamer is a powerhouse. Come on now. Where's the Fannie Lou Hamer movie at? It's a lot of beautiful dark skinned women historically that their stories have never been brought to the big screen. Okay? And I think that that's where some of the resources should go into. So that's why I'm so happy to see the story of Shirley Chisholm. I am so happy because that woman is classy, beautiful, married, educated. Let's tell her story. I'm looking forward to it. But yes, y'all, I just want to come on here and give y'all my honest review of The Color Purple. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And even if you don't agree with me, that's okay. I hope that you understand where I'm coming from, why I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm just being Rashida Raw, telling y'all really how I feel. I'm not on here to sugarcoat and lie just to say something, just to jump on the bandwagon and it sound like, oh yeah, I'm gonna jump on the Color Purple bandwagon. Oh yeah, let me go watch it. I'm not that type of person. I don't go along to get along. I will really tell you how I really feel, and I don't mean no malice towards you. I'm just being an honest person, and we don't all have to agree. I'm not here to bash anybody, or I'm not here to, be angry with you because you don't agree with me. That's not what this is. I'm simply here to state my opinion, and y'all give me y'all feedback. Y'all tell me what y'all think. If you disagree and you don't want to see The Color Purple, hey, let me know in the comments. It's okay. It's all good. But I will say that I do hope that I hope that either Fantasia or the woman that played Sophia, I hope one of them wins an Oscar for the movie, because their performances was truly Oscar worthy. So yes, I think Fantasia, her acting was pure, and it was real and honest and effortless. It was like she wasn't acting. It was just, I could feel her sincerity radiating from the screen. And I connect with honest, real people. Her performance was what they would call authentic. So she blew me away. She blew me away with her performance. Yes. Her and the Sophia lady. Both of them. I can't decide whose performance I like the best. I might just be leaning a little bit on the side of Fantasia, just because it was just so pure. If she would have been doing all, they would have been doing all that singing, I would have just really, 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 really enjoyed it even more. But Fantasia is a phenomenal actress. She is a powerhouse, and I hope she gets more roles. She needs more dramatic roles, because just like Mary J. Blige, who knew that Mary J. Blige was a hell of an actress? Who knew that Mary J. Blige and that Fantasia, they got something very, very special, and they're able to pull out the raw emotion, and it's authentic, it's real, it's not fake. It was just a beautiful thing to watch her on screen and do her thing. So I did love her performance. But yeah, y'all, that's all I have to say. I'm looking forward to the next movie I'm planning on going to see is Shirley Chisholm. I'm going to see that movie. I literally cannot wait to see that movie. Oh, one of my favorite black movies of all time is Fences with Denzel and Viola Davis. Superb acting. Y'all, I don't have the words to describe how good Viola and Denzel did in that movie. Like, there are literally no fucking words. I was like in awe watching that movie. So, I appreciate black theater, black movies. Black people are probably probably the most talented people on the face of the earth. But I just can't stomach this whole narrative of the continuous showcasing of the oppression and woe is me of the black woman. I want to see something. I want to see more triumphs. You understand what I'm saying? I want to see victory. I want to see winning, because I know that that's what we made of. I know that that's who I am. I win. Yes, I go through trauma. Yes, my life has been hard, but I done fucking had a lot of wins, and I'm a fighter. Showcase that part. Show me that. That's what I want to see. If you guys want to, thank you, Reef. If you guys want to go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, you can go there and download a free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism. If you want to support the channel, please go to my Cash App and make a donation. My Cash App is $RASHIDA'Lala, $RASHIDA'Lala. And if you look in the description to any of my lives on YouTube, you should see the Cash App, the GoFundMe, and the PayPal. Thank y'all for watching. The world's first and only dark-skinned activist, and y'all have a good evening.